Hey guys, GoldeeJR back with another live stream. Okay, so he lost to the Dolphins by one score. I mean, we tried. And this week we play the Browns. I guess we can start by looking at the roster, since I usually end up forgetting about that. And I don't want to. Now the interesting thing about this is that they drafted their hopefully franchise quarterback in Ryland Mobley out of Oklahoma State. He is a star, but that's pretty easy to fix. Really good throw power, pretty good ratings. I mean, even as a guy who throws deep, you probably want better short throw accuracy than that, since most of your throws are going to be short. Not very fast either. They still got Watson back here for some reason. But who else? Nick Chubb is down to it, dude. Regression is crazy. That's crazy. Pollard's probably not. I mean, Pollard's probably gonna be terrible next year too. Anyway, receivers are still similar. I mean, of course they drafted Carlos Manuel. Oh, did I play the Browns last year? I think I did. But Jerry Jeudy, Carlos Manuel, Cedric Tillman, and then David Njoku's their tight end. Walker Little. I know he was just a low overall. He has not been progressing very well. Only a 75. This is a terrible offensive line. Only one guy over 80. They've got Brian Wagner, a star dev, rookie center. They got some good draft picks in here. And then Wyatt Teller, and then James Booth, who's a one-year vet. So they've done some fixing up to their offense, specifically offensive line and quarterback. Zach Harrison's their starter, former Falcon, Myles Garrett, of course, and then Mike Hall for some reason. Dude, that picture is something else. But Jacob, okay, not a great linebacker group. Okay, there, I guess I stand corrected. They have a decent sophomore linebacker, and then JOK. Decent defensive back group with not Cam Ward, Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome, Martin Emerson, and then Chris Langham, another rookie who's decently high overall. I know we're decently through the season, so they've been progressing, but still, I mean, they're all at least 75 overall, so right? And then Grant Delpit, that's the other safety. We've got stats to go through as well. Neither of these teams are good, but I still want to look at my stats after halfway through the season. So, of course, we traded Will Levis. Wait, is he starting for the Jets? I can't remember. I think he might be. It seems like it. But he's doing, I mean, I don't know. Let's check. Oh, no, he hasn't played since, well, no, week 9 is recent, so he has been playing. Which one of these games, was this the last one with us? Yeah, and then he went, cause, he played the Broncos game. Was he with us for the Texans? Oh, no, he was with us all the way till this Lions game, so he just got back playing football, and he did pretty well, getting them a win. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Just a little sick, but back to our stats. Evan Leonard in how many games? It hasn't been a lot. I think 3? 4? I think it's 3. Yeah, he's playing 4. No, he's playing 3. He's playing 3. In his 3 games, he's averaging just under 300 yards a game with about pretty bad completion percentage, but 8 touchdowns, 5 picks isn't terrible. It's better than what Levis was doing. Of course, the yards per game doesn't count because he hasn't played in every game. And even then, wait, no, this is still interesting. They say 172. Or they're counting every game he was even in. So, because even though he wasn't starting until week 6, he still played in 2 other games for a little bit, and actually still threw a decent amount of passes. So I guess you could say in 5 games he's thrown about less than 200 yards per game. Decent stats from Leonard. Pollard has been injured, but has a good yards per carry again. 96 for 550, 534, 4 touchdowns. Hasn't he fumbled? This game says he hasn't. Leonard has 2 fumbles. My quarterbacks always fumble a lot. They also get hit a lot, so. Spears only 132, but he hasn't had a lot of games or a lot of carries in general. But also he's averaging a ton of yards. Harding and Albert have had a couple of games where they've gotten playing time. They've both been doing decently well. With all the injuries, Marvin Mims has been our most consistent player with 23 receptions, 446 yards, 3 touchdowns. Calvin Austin, 15 for 265 and 2 touchdowns. Despite being injured for most of the season, Russell still leads us in touchdowns with 4, with 253 yards. Burks also 193 and 2 touchdowns. Now you can see Sanders all the way down there with 1 touchdown. Leader in sacks allowed this season is Jedrick Wills by a wide margin, followed by Latham, Petit Frere, Guerrero, and Landry all with 1. Baker once again leading us with tackles with 67. 8 tackles for Landry leads the team, and 6.5 sacks for Landry leads the team. 4 for Evan Cady, 2.5 for Ernest Jones. Not many turnovers forced this season. Only 6 in 8 games. 2 for Snead, 2 for Tapp, 1 for Jones and Edwards. Most deflections goes to McCreary with 4. A couple forced fumbles, nothing too crazy. And that 1 pick 6 by Tapp. Lutz is 90% from field goals, so I guess he's 9 of 10. It's pretty good. All right. Now to try to negotiate with a few of these players. I like negotiating with 3 per week because it means, like, even throughout the season, you're still making negotiations. I don't know why I haven't declined Pollard's contract yet. Because, like, we know he's going to regress. We saw Nick Chubb's regression. He's probably going to go down to below an 80, potentially. And even if he doesn't, he's probably going to lose his development trait. And even if he doesn't, I still don't want to re-sign him. Even if it's not that expensive. I want to see how much money I can keep heading into free agency. And he doesn't even want to be here. Like, I'd have to give him more money than this anyway. Landry. I'm still somewhat interested. I'm not sure. I want to, but I'm still not going to decline or accept because I want to see how far he regresses. Darnell Washington's an interesting case because he doesn't want to be here. He's not insanely young at 75 overall. I think we'll have to wait a little bit longer for that one. Calvin Austin, Andrew Booth. We can continue to negotiate with Booth. So that's the previous offer. Oh, I just gave him the team-friendly offer last time. He wants more salary. And who's the last guy? Oh, Landry. I want him back. And he's happy with the very player-friendly offer, which, I mean, it's just to keep him long because it's better than just signing offensive linemen every year. Just he's going to be a long-term backup for us. I think we still seem to know the same amount about players. Actually, no, it seems like a lot more players than we know about. Or maybe just because this is QB. Yeah, it seems like you actually do know like the same amount that we did earlier. I don't think the next boost is until like the week 11 or 13, something like that. All right, we have a few staff points. We haven't been getting them as quickly as last year because we suck more. Can we boost like injury for receivers? Some of these do look decent. You can boost stuff for quarterbacks. But I don't really care about that right now because I don't have a good quarterback that I care about. Um, Block shed might still be good. Where was that? Where was I when I saw that? Right here. So I need to buy both of these, which I can't afford. This is free agency, or actually both. It's just I'm not really sure what I want to get. I guess we could do XP gains for now. Yeah, I feel like the coach staff, the staff points are interesting. I don't know. I think there's something missing. I can't really put my finger on it right now. But it's time for weekly strategy. All right. Who do we do last time? So, do you do Calhoun and Starks? Yeah. So do Starks and Tap today. So we're playing against the young QB. He has really bad short accuracy. I feel like, I don't think there's anything specific we need to go against. I guess all his passer ratings kind of suck. We'll do short, fine, whatever. And for our, okay, we'll do split this week since we have 99. That did not go well. And the defense is what I'm worried about. Let's do blitz counter. And for player health, we'll just keep that the same. Wait, can we fix some of this stuff since our guys are back? Yeah, we got Russell back and Guerrero back, right? So. Because I'm trying to get Russell to like a high or a mid 90 as quickly as possible. So we're going to keep him here. But this week we do Starks and Taps. So I'll do one DB battle and one. We'll do Clutch Skeleton for Starks. Give me the. Oh my god, I just hate how this game makes you drop so many passes in the drills. It's like, so it's not as easy, but like, why am I getting punished for my team playing good coverage? Thank you, Sneed. Maybe it's just because so many trash players be on these drills. They just drop everything. That's the coverage sack. We're already up to silver. And there goes our multiplier. I mean, we have 40 seconds to get 4,000, though. Definitely possible. And we drop yet another one. Why do we drop more in this than we actually do in the games? Even though it's not even true. We drop a lot of passes in game, too. Easy coverage sack. Is it going to be that again? No, he's just going to throw it away. How is catch prevented worse than coverage sack? I think that's stupid. Like, they're both basically the same thing. Oh, nice. Alright, just need like one stop right here, and that's it. That's all. We already have gold. It's that easy. Yeah, I knew they were going to throw it there, but I couldn't get there in time. Okay, thanks for the catch. That probably shouldn't have been. I think we're going to find a way to sell silver here. Or maybe not. Just need one more even just catch prevented or tackle bonus. Ooh, that's going to be just barely enough, but they could take that away from us. We could fall back off. Yep, that's what's going to happen because they're going to go. Yep, that's crazy, dude. He's going to go out of bounds so he can't get the tackle bonus. And he's okay. Yep. All right. That's frustrating. That's like a mildly frustrating thing that just happened right there. Like, really, you couldn't just have me get gold. You have to have me get gold and then fall back down to silver on the last plays. Whatever. Wait, do you have tackle bonus on this one? I can't remember. I don't think so. No, I think you do. I think we do. I can't remember though. Oh, I thought that was something else. I thought that was going to be a corner out. Give me that. Ooh, how did that happen? I'm not sure, but it's probably because it's Evan Leonard throwing the ball. Oh, I thought that was a zig. It was not. Are you actually serious? Okay. That's just so dumb. I mean, why? What? I have no reaction to that. Well, I had, what, 2 stops in a row and then nothing else? I've been sucking at the drills, kind of like how I've been sucking at the game. But also, I mean, it's not like these guys have really good coverage ratings. And also, I'm not really a coverage guy. I mean, I do zone with my linebacker, but I don't really do man. I kind of avoid doing man coverage unless it's against, like, the running back, because I'm not very good at it. Alright, no injuries in outside the game this week. Let's look at my team real quick just to make sure nothing's wrong with, like, anything. So Austin's back. He shouldn't be in front of Burks, because I think he can be in front of Burks. Burks is still a starting slot receiver. Excuse me. It's weird seeing Butcher as a 79 overall defensive tackle. Like, what makes him so high in that regard? His strength? He might be starting next year too, because I don't know if I want Sweat, and I might start him over Wyatt. But I'm not sure yet. I mean, everything looks good here. Alright, we can play now. I don't know why. I was supposed to push O there, but I ended up pushing R1. Anyway, so I have a night game next week, so I don't have to wear anything special this week. What have you been wearing? So we wore all blue last week. And I've been wearing my away jerseys mostly recently. Because I've been away for like... And even when I was home, I still played against the Cowboys. You know how they like to do. The last time I wore blue jerseys besides last week was like a very long time ago. But so yeah, we can just wear blue and white. Do something nice with the socks though. And then the Browns. No one really cares about the Browns jerseys. Let's be honest.
It's week 10 of the NFL, and we'll see Tony Pollard. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Titans and the Browns, and it's coming right up.
It's honestly cool that they record 20+ yard rushes like in real life. It'd be really nice if I could hear Kate Scott right now. I just think this told you who's receiving, who's kicking, but it seems like this is just like the home team is always the team that's they're facing. Anyway, Browns will receive as we hope for a win and another Browns loss. Of course, I would like to win a decent amount of games so the game doesn't try to fire me. Even though I can't be fired anyway. I have 2 save files, which means whatever I want to happen will happen. But I would still rather win games because winning is nice for morale and people wanting to play with us. But yeah, we're playing against the first pick in the draft. That's very interesting. Ryan Mobley, especially because we're considering drafting QB ourselves next year. And not reconsidering is like basically a guarantee. Especially with the Broncos not being very good. It seems like we'll have a top 10 pick. But here comes Mobley. And he goes immediately to Njoku, who gets 4. Mobley on second down. He's got Chubb, but Chubb isn't really the same. Oh, wide open man, Jerry Jeudy. It's like he got there on the wheel, kind of, and just went right past L'Jarius Sneed, and then caught it one-handed just to be even ruder. Which, you gotta love it. And they've got a man again. It's Njoku who brings it in. And another short throw and another one-handed catch. They have not ran the ball yet, and I don't think they need to because they are honestly cooking us. Okay, now they might, and Baker's all over it but can't finish. The tackle's made, though, by TJ Edwards. Still a loss of a yard. Are they only going to show these two or one? Yeah, these 2 games, just the Bucs game and the Texans game. Nothing else happened so far. Is that what you're trying to tell me? And Chubb again. This game is slowed down as the Browns decide to switch it up and start running the ball. It'll be 3rd and 6. I would have kept the rookie going. I mean, y'all know you're not going to be good this year. See what he can do for a full drive if he passes every single time. And that's intercepted. Maybe that's why they weren't throwing the ball that much. Threw it right to Ernest Jones. I mean, I guess you can't be too cocky with a rookie QB. That's his 13th of the season. I mean, that's just like questionable decision. And maybe if he was moving downfield, you're throwing that nowhere near downfield. That would have been behind Jeudy even if he got past Jones somehow. Speaking of rookie quarterbacks, we got the actual good one. Undrafted free agent Evan Leonard. I don't even know what college he's from. I should probably look at that. Now I want to know. This doesn't tell you. Well, I can always go check because I have that kind of power. The power of recording all your experiences. Alright. When did I start drafting? When we started on draft free agents, dude. Why does it take so long for me to do that? Dang, a lot of my first stream was doing absolutely nothing. I looked at my schedule. I did a bunch of random stuff. I set abilities. Oh, here. Okay, so he's from Connecticut College. The only undrafted free agent quarterback to be over a 60 overall, or even a 60 overall, which made him interesting. But we were really to test him, man. It's gone decently well. I don't think he's a future QB. He's not really better than anybody I think we could find in the draft. I think if I made a decision quicker, I could have found somebody, but Colts finally lose a game. And we're back to this game, okay. I was just yapping. But yeah, Leonard is a decent guy. Probably a career backup, but you know, he's getting his opportunity in the NFL here, so he'll always remember, hey, the Titans were the only team to give me a starting chance, even though it was just because Levis was absolutely terrible. Going up top for Russell, and he dropped it, dude. I'm telling you, last year Russell's catching that. I don't know, he has not been catching the things he was catching it last year. Rookie Russell will be remembered. He feels like any other receiver this year, except more injury prone. But yeah, 3 throws leads to a 3 and out, and we're stuck with Mobley again. And back to Chubb. And Baker's there after a gain of 4. Two receivers to the right, 2 tight ends on the left. And, I mean, I had to move over to this tight end I'm not even supposed to be guarding because, listen, did you see how open he would have been if I wasn't on him? Because this isn't my guy. Look how badly Hooker got cooked by this chip. Like, he just would have been so gone. Like, unbelievably gone. It would have been Snead tackling him around the 45 instead of me getting him around the 50. You know, he still got to the 46 anyway. So, for being honest, he probably would have been nearing the 30 without the GOAT. Oh no, the Braves lost. I'm never going to a baseball game. Why would I want to be at a baseball game? There's like 180 of those. It's just like a run. But last time I was wrong and they threw it and Ramondre Hooker got cooked. Then I'm wrong again. But this time he's sacked. Jerome Baker coming in hot is 3rd and 19. I would call this a tank bowl, but we don't really care if we win or not because, or if we lose or not, because either way, we're dependent on the Broncos. So, and that's a great tackle. Hooker can't bring him down. Luckily, Landry does. Browns will punt again. Wait, no, last time it was an interception. We punted. And the punt is away. Jackson has no intention of receiving it. It will be a touchback. Alright, let's revise our plan from last time and actually give our amazing running back the football. The game doesn't seem to want to. They're giving me none of my good running plays, but... Wait, no. Wait, am I stupid? I literally ran the ball last time. I think. Yeah, this is the second carry. I think. I could just be sure. I'm right, because we did run the ball last time. I'm just being really cautious for no reason. Let's see. What do we got here? We got Jatavion Sanders. Short. Just get Leonard a completion. I don't like this play, actually. It used to be good, but it's not as good as it was in the older games. Fire right to Russell. That ball is caught! Finally! Quincy Russell is back, catching it in double coverage. That's the Russell we remember. I mean, it was really good when I had Kyle Pitts all the time, but I'm not using Kyle Pitts, so that play isn't as good as it used to be. But Leonard wants the one-on-one test for Russell against Denzel Ward. Oh, no, that's not Denzel Ward. Is that Greg Newsome? I can't tell. Anyway, 2nd and 10 at the 43. And Pollard getting around his tight ends and getting 4. Once again, it will be 3rd and 6. We said we get Mims 7 touchdowns. It's possible, but since our receivers aren't as broken down as they were. I mean, I just got Leonard hit for no reason. I could just threw it away way earlier, but I wanted to see if I could do something crazy. That did not happen. No offense so far between these two teams. There's that's way worse than I thought. I thought the sky kick would be like decently high, but that was a trash punt. Okay, no more sky kicks unless I'm like punting from my own 40, which I probably won't. I probably should be kicking the field goal. Maybe from my own 45, but not from their 47. I mean, not from. Never mind. Sacked again. Harold Landry, our sack leader. And it's crazy because he's on his contract year. He continues to deliver, but his age is a huge question when it comes to his contract. Will he earn